Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. In this one, we're talking about the NBA for Wednesday, January 17th. And in this video, we have 5 picks for you guys to consider. So stay tuned in the video to see all 5 of the picks. Also, I'm just one capper with Dynamo. We have 5+ other cappers in the private Discord giving out picks. You can see the monthly plan here is less than $1 per day. There's been some massive hits over here. The yellow is going to be the VIP members hitting a bunch of huge slips. You can see all these people over here in the Discord having massive days in all sports, but NBA as of late, these are just from the past couple of days. So definitely get over here, join up in the private Discord, access to 5+ cappers, plus our daily projections, all for less than $1 per day. So definitely check out the private Discord linked at the top of the description and the pinned comment. See how all those people have been winning in just the last couple of days. So now let's get into the picks for this video. First one we're going to go to is going to be right here, Bogdanovic under on his PRA. Very tough matchup here against Minnesota, and this one definitely has blowout written over it. And with Bogdanovic, he is not blowout proof at all. He will not have big stat lines in games where they're getting blown out. Honestly, a lot of this NBA prize picks is trying to predict blowouts or not. So for Bogdan, thinking this could be a blowout. You can see the PRA. He has hit this in 11 of 19 games, but as of late, in the last 6 games here, he's only hit over it twice. And there's been definitely some blowouts here, like when they lost by 17, he only played 27 minutes. In this game, when they lost by 23, it looks like he played 26 minutes. The last 2 games, he's also only played around 32 minutes. And these games were actually kind of back and forth here. They weren't completely blowouts the whole way. So he did play 32, but I think we can count him in for 32 or less in this one. So a cool thing you can do over here on Outlier is you can only look at games where Bogdanovic played less than 32 minutes here, so come down to 32, and you can see when he's played between 19 and 32 minutes, he is 2 for 6 on the PRA on this season. So that's what we're hoping is going to happen in this one, in a blowout against Minnesota, where he just never really gets going. So going to the under on that, extremely tough matchup. Minnesota allows the least points in the league, third in rebounding, second in assists. Definitely the toughest matchup in the league. So we're going to go to Bogdanovic on the under here. For the next pick, going to another under, Donovan Mitchell has just an insane line here, 47.5 on the PRA. We're going to be taking the under on this, just a massive line Donovan Mitchell would have to have, which actually is a decent matchup against Milwaukee. But this line is just too high for me to consider in this one, and I really like it actually on the under. I honestly wonder if this is one of the prize picks that's going to have a deal on it, a taco tomorrow, where it's like, 39.5 or something, and it looks like you're getting a good deal on the taco, but their original line is just so high up there, so we could even see this one drop. But these picks and lines are going to be posted in the private Discord before the video goes live for those people in there. So for Mitchell, checking this one on Outlier, they do have that free 7-day trial. Remember, that is linked down below. In just 23 of 29 games so far this season, Mitchell has gone over 47.5 points. And, we can look at games without Darius Garland as well, and it's not much better. It's 77%, 10 of 13 games, so not a huge bump with Garland out to hit this kind of number. Looks like in the last, I guess we could look in the last 20 games, 16 of 20, he's gone under on this, and then the last 10, 8 of 10, and has only done this once in the past. Looks like 6 or 7 games here, so just an insanely high line here for Donovan Mitchell. It would be crazy if he actually hit this one, and I was really surprised to see how high this was on the board here. So the third pick, we're actually going to come to OddsJam, use the OddsJam pick of the day in this video. If you guys are all about EV and finding those bets that are lower lines on certain sites, OddsJam is definitely for you. They do have a 7-day free trial as well that's linked down in the description to take advantage of that trial. You can see one of their top picks here is Anthony Davis on the under of 17.5 rebounds plus assists, which does seem high. minus 135 DraftKings and MGM, and Fliff has it at minus 145. So basically, they compared to all these sports books. These lines are just coming out now, so not many have it up yet. But you can see like other bets on the screen: LaMelo Ball under 5.5. A lot of sites have these lines and bets up already, but Anthony Davis is one of their favorite here, so we're going to go to that on the under, and that line does seem extremely high, so we're going to find it over here on Prizepicks and go to the under, and then look at it on Outlier, see how many times he's actually hit this. So on the season, over 17.5, he's only hit this in 30% of games, so definitely a good one to take here, but Dallas is a really juicy, nice matchup. Could possibly get no Luka in this though, and then it might be a blowout scenario again. So I think that's a reasoning to take Anthony Davis on the under as well. This line is really high. For the fourth pick, we're going to go to a guy that I've really been liking, and that's John Collins over on his PRA. It's at 19.5. He's been hitting this when he's been getting the minutes. It's just about getting the minutes, and Golden State, pretty good matchup. Utah's been playing a lot better. And this one, hopefully, Utah will keep it close, which is weird to say now, but there is potential Utah could blow Golden State out in this one. But liking John Collins over on the PRA here. If we look at Collins over on Outlier, the PRA over on the season, he's hit this in 79% of games and was very consistently hitting this one before the last 3 games, but just played 20 minutes in this one and didn't have to come in. You know, he would have came back in for 6 or 7 minutes at the end of the fourth quarter, but they just didn't even need him to play in the fourth quarter, so he just played 20 minutes when they beat Indiana by 27. You know, kind of same thing here. He only played 14.5 minutes, so in close games, this one is a smash. Really liking this pick over 19.5 for John Collins, and he's just been playing extremely well. We just can't get a blowout in this one. For the last pick here, going to the over on the PRA of Zion. Insanely good matchup here. Again, we're kind of worried about a blowout against Charlotte, but with LaMelo Ball back, hopefully he can keep it closer, even though Charlotte has been getting blown out a lot. We're going to go to Zion here. For Zion, I'm definitely liking this one on the over of 32.5 on the PRA. We could see over on Outlier, we could look up Zion here in 2023. He's hit this in 64% of his games. And the last 10 games, 7 of 10, he's gone over this. And there have been a couple games where he's played low minutes, you know, against the Clippers in a pretty good blowout. He only played 19, and then in this massive blowout, he only played 25.6. But we're thinking it's not going to be a blowout, so liking this one even more. I think he should be in line for like 31 plus minutes. We could see in 2023 if he's played at least 31 minutes, this one goes up to 100% hit rate. Not sure why this one's so low. I guess there just is that potential for the blowout, but this one seems like a smash here for Zion on the over. So if you guys are not in the private Discord, definitely get over there. We have 5+ other cappers in there. I'm just one of them giving out picks in all sports, and we've had some crazy hits over past just the couple of days. You could see all these massive hits. Look at this massive 6-for-6 hit from a person in the private Discord here, and then as I posted this, we just had another hit that someone just posted as I recorded this, a 4-for-4 hit. Definitely consider joining up. Less than $1 per day on the monthly plan. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.